I can't eat like that no more. It sucks getting fat, man. I'm trying to lose some weight. I got to do something. It's ridiculous. Ugh. I got on the trampoline the other day with my kids. I had 2 jumps, had to get off. I wasn't tired or nothing. I had to get a ladder to get my boy out of a tree. And it stinks getting older and fatter. And I used to be something back in the day, boys. I used to be something. I did. I used to run cross country. You Google it. I think I still hold the state record for taking the most shits in the woods. But I'm on a diet now. I'm eating nothing but Fruit Loops. But my wife has me on a diet now where I can have one cheat day. So I can have a hamburger with the cheese and the bun 1 day a week. Or anytime I drive by a fast food restaurant when she's not with me in the car. All right, I can do that. She's a stickler too, I'll tell you what. She be up here sleeping 2:30 in the morning, and the dog go down there and bark at the door for 10 minutes. She don't hear nothing. She's racked out. I got to go down there and let the dog out. So next day I go down there. I'm kind of hungry. I pour a little bowl of Captain Crunch down there. I hear, "Get out of Captain Crunch!" What the hell? I should have barked when I poured that Captain Crunch in there. Is what I should have done. It sucks getting old and fat, I tell you. I remember when my beard turned white, my wife was like trying to comfort me. "Oh, that's okay, honey. I like somebody with a little salt and pepper in their beard. Made me feel a little better." Then she goes, "It's the corn in your teeth that's disgusting." All right? I was going to say broccoli, but none of y'all believe I eat broccoli. All right, so I ain't saying that. Here's the thing about getting older. You start losing your daggone memory. I have a hard time remembering stuff now. It's so frustrating. Have you ever left your groceries on the roof of your car? Yeah, for 3 weeks? You ever did? I'm a hypochondriac. I always think I'm dying of something, freaking out. Had a red blotch right there one time for a week. It's freaking me out. So I go get a biopsy on it. Tested positive for picante sauce. Idiot. Cost me $1,000 to do that. Good news is he wrote me a prescription for napkins, so that's pretty good, I guess. But I always think I'm dying. Don't ever look nothing up on the internet, because it ain't good. It's always lupus or Lou Gehrig's. That's what it is. One of them two. I think I got both of them damn diseases. Seen a commercial the other day for breast implant leakage. I had every damn symptom of a breast plant leakage in there. These stupid things. I ain't kidding with you. Don't ever look it up. It's always lupus. Except for one time I had a lump right here. And honest, I'm, what the hell? I look it up. Oh, brain cancer. That's it for me. I'm a dead man. I got brain cancer. You never learn nothing on the internet medically looking it up. Except one time I did. I found out that jock itch is also the name of a porn star in France. And what is it about getting in your mid-50s, your big toenails like a manhole cover all of a sudden? Holy smokes, I went to clip it the other day. The pin popped out of the clipper system in there. Holy smokes. Finally, I chip it off, hits my kid in the head, knocks him out. He's bleeding from the eyeball. I hate the waiting room, too, the walk-in clinic. Holy smoke, nobody's got any manners in there. You know, everybody's sitting in there hawking, hacking, coughing, farting, burping, belching. What the heck? Then you go see the nurse. "What are you here to see the doctor for?" "Well, it was a chest cold, and I think I got hepatitis after being in there any minute." You got to go in there and wait 10 hours for some. I could walk in there on bloody nubs and pulling my legs in a wagon there. Got to sit for 6 hours. I ain't sitting nowhere over an hour if I ain't got a wine list or something in there. Serve some beer. Boy, that'd be a game changer right there, wouldn't it? Walk-in clinic, start serving wine. Oh, excuse me, nurse, what wine do you recommend that goes with my itchy butthole? You have Maybe a Boone's Farm, maybe a cherry wine or something like that. Then I finally get in to see the doctor. I got to wait on him in his room for another 45 minutes. Freezing cold. I'm in a backless paper gown. I'm a pair of high heels away from Caitlyn Jenner sitting in that office sitting there. Dadgum. Yeah. Then he comes in there and he looks at me, he looks around me, he looks in me, he lifts stuff up, he sighs a couple of times. It's like a bad episode of Storage Wars every time I go to the doctor. Then I spend all that money, waste all that time. You know what his diagnosis was? You're too fat. Yeah, no kidding. What the hell? I could have stayed at home and my wife tell me that for free. He's like, well, what are you going to do about it? I don't know. Hang out with people fatter than me, I guess. Maybe take a selfie next to a cement mixer or something. He's like, well, you need to eat better. What'd you eat last week? I don't know. Go get my T-shirt. He says, I want you to join a gym. I ain't joining a gym. Last time I was down there, I left a skid mark on a yoga mat. I ain't going down to that gym. He goes, well, get on a treadmill then. Find a treadmill, get on it, but start slow and ease into it. I don't want you to have a heart attack. Oh, that's comforting right there. That's when you know you're a fat ass right there. When cardiovascular exercise is like Russian roulette all of a sudden. Honey, how much time are you doing on a treadmill? I don't know, hopefully 30 minutes. I ain't sure. All right. How'd he die? Sweating to the oldies. Weirdest thing I ever seen. My buddy's all mad at his doctor because he seen him driving a brand new Mercedes-Benz. That's good. It means you got a good doctor. I want my doctor to have a brand new Mercedes-Benz. I don't want to be an hour and a half away from open heart surgery. My doctor show up in a 78 Plymouth and the door open up, a bunch of Pringles cans come falling out of that. He's like, he thinks he's better than me. He is better than you. He's a doctor. You're a bouncer / cook down there at Grits and Tits. I will say, though, and I hate admitting this, but sometimes I do think that a doctor will talk you into a real expensive surgery just because it's more money. And I never used to think that way till after my hysterectomy, but... I went and had a colonoscopy done. Boy, you ought to see the looks of the folks in that place. The looks on their faces, sitting in there waiting on a colonoscopy. They'll have that look like Wile E. Coyote seconds before he got hit by that anvil. You know what I mean? There was actually a guy sitting in the corner holding up a sign that said, yikes. They're all and nobody's nice to you. That's the thing. I mean, not even the staff is treating you nice. And you know what's fitting to happen. What in the hell? I mean, even Jiffy Lube puts out coffee and donuts. And if I'm going to go up there, they're going to start shoving stuff up my hind end. The least they could do is put out some bear claws. I was worried about that one. I said, oh, I got to go get colonoscopy. My wife's like, what are you worried about? Because they're going to put a camera up my hind end. She goes, well, your head's been up there 8 months. All right. You do know you're not funny, right? Worst part of the colonoscopy is the night before when you got to drink the go juice. Holy smokes. I call waste management to give them a heads up is what I did. I'm like, hey, you better get some extra knob turners down there because you're fitting to have a Donnybrook headed your way in 5 minutes. While I was in there, I was reading a medical journal thing they had on the stuff they could do and what they... You know, all the operations they can do. Boy, what a time to be alive. I'd rather have a surgery now than 50 years ago. But some of the stuff they do, I read this article, they said they can now start to grow female reproductive organs in petri dishes for women that's born with reproductive deformities. Ain't that something? Boy, I'd like to be a kid now and get that chemistry set. I'll tell you that much. Holy smokes. Whoa. Hey, where's Larry at? He's in the basement hoeing his vagina garden down there. Yeah.